What's up, guys? I'm back again. It's been a few days since we did a top 10. I don't know. It's just categorized as a top 10. Let's get this straight. Let's just get this straight. Not every video that's posted on this channel is necessarily going to be a top 10 every time. It might be a top 8, might be a top 5, might be a top 3. Just know you can come here and get top something. God dang, I be putting myself through so much just trying to find the top 10 or something, the best 10s, and this just too much stress. So just know from here on out, anytime you get on this channel, just expect to find something that just wows you. Hopefully. Nevertheless, today I have craziest police chase caught on camera. That's what we're gonna go ahead and dive into right now. So yeah. And here we go.
Action movie is the car chase. There's just nothing like the thrill of a high-speed pursuit. Watching shiny cars weave in and out of traffic.
Yeah, when you're not in it. I prefer not to be in the high-speed pursuit.
It's the most exciting thing on earth, except for car chases that happen in real life. Ready to get your heart racing? Let's get it on. Car chases are as much a part of LA culture as Hollywood is, but these guys combine those things in a way nobody had before.
Part of LA culture, they make it sound like it's a thing to do.
Into the car chase. They stole a convertible, put the top down like any self-respecting Hollywood producer, and set off on a tour of LA's landmarks while showing off in the process. Can you think of anything more iconically Los Angeles than doing donuts in a stolen Mustang on Hollywood Boulevard? I can't. These guys had a showman in them and wanted to let it out. Eventually, they just decided to stop, but they took a moment, as all great performers do, to take selfies with the fans and pose on their sports cars before calmly handing themselves over to the police.
What?
For police, the two surrendered without resisting and with no reported injuries.
On the list of weird...
It looked like they got away and they were chilling for a long time. Like, why didn't they just go inside? Jesus.
Which is probably quite run of the
mill. It costs
mill
nothing to be
but
stupid.
this time, for some strange reason, a guy dressed in nothing but his underwear decided to steal an ambulance. We'll probably
Mental
never
health.
know why, but
Mental
seemed
health there,
really
Ines.
serious
No
about
joke
it.
about
It led
that.
to a chase through the streets
He's
of
in his underwear.
Philadelphia that lasted
He stole
more
an
than
ambulance.
hour. Even the ambulance thief looked
That's all we
like he
need
wanted
to hear.
give up at one point when he
I don't
pulled
think I
into a
said anything
parking
wrong
lot
here.
and opened the door, but he decided against it and took off again. He looks like he thinks he's playing bumper cars with police cars, and eventually drives down the street with sparks flying out around him because he's got no tires left, and he still looks like he doesn't want to stop. Finally, police managed to physically drag him out and onto the road, still in just his underwear. It's not a good look.
Strip finishes the job. The ambulance comes to a stop on Tolbert Street.
Speaking
This
of
world
police
is just
and criminals,
freaking
you'll never believe
doomed.
this guy. He carjacked a truck with a woman and they sped off into the distance at a crazy 110 miles per hour. That's when the police chase took part.
Did she let him in? Like, y'all don't ride with y'all's doors locked anymore? I mean, what's going on out here?
But it didn't quite go the way the thieves planned. Instead, they went off the road and crashed into the desert in a dramatic cloud of smoke. The man took off on foot, but bizarrely,
I guess we don't watch the news no more to see this world is crazy.
It looks so odd, you'd think he must have made a mistake, or that maybe he can't see them.
Yeah,
But
leave-
then you
leave my
realize what he's
comment.
doing.
About to say
He's
something real
stealing the
loose.
police car right out from under their noses. Then he took off again, and the chase went on for another 20 minutes before the police finally managed to corner him and get their car back.
See, I just ain't got the time for this if I was a cop. So that's why I'm not a cop.
There are
20 more minutes of chasing you, and we done got you to stop the first time, and you gonna get back in the car and go.
And the brazen ones who are just out to taunt the police even if they did nothing wrong. This guy was stopped for reckless driving, and you'll soon realize why. He sped away from the cops, reaching speeds of 100 miles per hour, and then decided to kick it up a notch and started doing stunts on his bike, like standing on the seat while it was moving. The cops probably would have loved it if he had fallen off, but he didn't. He just made a couple of rude gestures at them and kept going. Eventually, he pulled into a gas station and surrendered to police, who charged him with driving on the wrong side of the road. I guess there's no law against doing stunts on a public road.
I just want to say that I love my family.
I guess he got off easy. Hopefully he got out the same night.
If we've learned anything from the longboard, it's that you should definitely only choose escape methods that are actually faster than running. That should be obvious, but apparently not. This car thief had a slightly better idea of great escape, even if it was lucky. After this dangerous high-speed chase through Charlotte, North Carolina,
figure.
and
Charlotte,
several
bro.
other cars, he was
Charlotte,
rushed to sudden stop when a train
for a
crossed
reason,
his
bro.
path. Instead of panicking,
I
though,
swear to
he
goodness.
saw an opportunity. After all, the very thing that had gotten in his way was
this
just another form of
guy.
high-speed transport. So instead of sitting in his
Grand
stolen
Theft
car,
Auto in real life.
now gaining
He is
on
really
it,
playing
he got
GTA
out and
on-
jumped onto the train
in real
instead,
life.
and it actually worked. He did escape the police.
Wow.
Well, for a moment anyway. They did catch up with him eventually, but still, hey, it was a good idea.
Because he jumped off.
Train, CJ.
People have gone to
Well, I would have rode that thing to Alaska, depending on what he got, what he was trying to get away for. I mean, we'd have rode that thing.
In his attempt to escape when his stolen car runs into a dead end. After all, it was a daring high-speed car chase. He must have something amazing up his sleeve, or just a longboard.
What?
He doesn't even seem to be able to ride it very
Are
well.
you
and
serious?
He only rides it a few feet before deciding it's actually just better to run into oncoming traffic. He definitely would have been faster just running. He doesn't know he's about to run into a hero in a red truck, though. Running can't save him from this unidentified Superman, though. Who is this masked vigilante? Lou Pizarro from Operation Repo. No, seriously, it actually is. I'm not joking. Bet you didn't see that coming. Oh, nobody did.
Well, what do you know?
Zamora was charged with auto theft. Police recovered the skateboard, presumably for evidence, though an officer did play footsie with it.
I'll bet there are
This
many
fool really tried to
GTA
skateboard away and didn't even know how to
so this
skateboard.
one's for you.
Oh.
This van thief led police on a wild chase through the streets of South LA for a heart-stopping 40 minutes. He somehow managed to get out of every corner he found
his
himself
damn wheels
in and
off.
just kept going, occasionally driving around in circles as is
No,
the
blew
GTA
them wheels
tradition.
off, though. You
Red
ain't gonna
lights,
go 40 minutes
there,
with
he
me
just keeps
behind
going at the same
No,
speed.
sir.
6 crashes with civilian drivers? That's no problem.
We
for
gotta-
him.
we gotta
No,
get
he
them
seems to
wheels
be
up off
missing the
there.
front of the van. What about
Let me get them
crashing
off
head-on
here.
into a police car? That would stop
them
anyone,
up
but
off.
not this guy. All it did was make him back up a bit.
Yeah, because now he
Kept
doing too much with that
Not
big
even
ass van.
driving
Could
over
have done
several
killed somebody.
spike
Man,
strips
let me
was
get them
enough to stop
tires
him.
real
It
quick,
just
bro.
slowed him down slightly. Well, almost. He eventually stopped because he had no tires left.
And I would've
But the
ran
thing
over
that
him right-
finally did him in was a
No, I wouldn't.
slippery
I'm
sidewalk.
joking.
That's embarrassing.
Him in, so he slips and falls, and that's what did him in. The LAPD
40-minute drive. I'm
able
tight.
to swarm this guy basically and bring this to an end. Wow.
When you think of police chases, they usually happen in a stolen sports car. They're fast and can be easily maneuvered. They're perfect. For some reason, this woman opted to steal a motorhome instead. You don't often see RVs in a car chase for good reason. As she found out when she couldn't turn sharply enough.
Please
to
pull her out the
avoid
car so we
train,
can see her. I
took
know
nearly
she's
the whole
slow.
side off the vehicle. At that point, I would give up. The thing isn't
What?
worth stealing anymore, but she's obviously not in her right mind. Nobody sane would put their dogs into a stolen RV, but that's what she did. It's not really surprising that the one dog jumped out. Anyone would want to escape an RV traveling at 60 miles per hour on city streets. She hit 7 cars.
Yo, the
along
dog
way, but
jumped
luckily nobody
out
had
like he
any
was
life
about to
or
catch a
injuries.
case. He
Not
said he
even
out of
dogs.
there.
There's no word yet on why she decided to do that, but at least we now know the lucky number of crashes to stop a driver of a stolen RV is 7. As we've clearly demonstrated, car chases are wild, dangerous, nail-biting.
Buddy, cuz.
But all this adrenaline can tire you out, so I'm going to help you calm down
These
with
people
another
crazy.
car chase. Trust me. You might be surprised to hear that this footage hasn't been slowed down. This actually happened. This guy was caught with some stuff in his car the police really shouldn't have seen and sped off to escape, but then realized how scared he was and slowed right down to 10 miles per hour. The police decided it was in their best interest not to try some dangerous maneuver to get him to stop and tried to talk him down instead, which they could do because he kept calling them on his cell phone to tell him how scared he was. The chase lasted a mind-numbing 45 minutes, and they covered a grand total of 3 miles. If that won't help you drift off to sleep, nothing will.
Suspect's car, causing it to slam into a concrete median. SWAT officers swarmed the suspect.
If you're a kid with no experience driving, it's probably not a very good idea to steal a car. This 15-year-old is here to show you why. He took the stupidity up a notch by not just stealing a car, but a bus, and creating a full-blown police chase. Luckily, no children were on the church bus, but a bus being driven by someone who can't really drive would have rightly frightened other drivers. Anyone would be worried if they had to drive near a bus that's swerving all over the road like
Sure.
this one. It looks like he actually manages to hit every single barrier barrier he gets close to. Then, just to kick it up a gear, he speeds across a road into oncoming traffic. Really, with the way he's driving, it looks like
They
he's
said he was
lucky the bus
15
didn't
though.
just
My boy ain't never drove a go-kart. Boy, you keep in between the lines. What is you doing?
And we're able to put him in handcuffs and pull him out.
He definitely don't need a license. The hell? All right, guys. Until next time. I mean, that's what we have for today. And again, be sure to go over there and hit the like, share, subscribe button. Go on, hand up there, and or wherever it is. Anyhow, just look out for your boy. Take care of that subscribe button. Make sure you hit the likes. It definitely helps me. Definitely helps me. Please. And until next time.